Hello again, welcome back to MBS Barbecue. Today we find ourselves doing a pork butt, but today we're doing it on the gas grill. I'm gonna show you guys how to smoke a pork butt on a gas grill. MBS Barbecue, don't forget to subscribe. This is the setup, guys. I have 3 burners going on right now. I'm gonna get it to 250. That's my desired temperature. Once I hit it to 250, I'm gonna adjust the middle, maybe turn it off, keep it at 250, keep these two open. I'm gonna get a box of wood chips, which is what's gonna give me my smoke. The pork butt will go over here, and that's how I'm gonna smoke my pork shoulder. Again, we're there already, 250. We're gonna keep it at that temperature right there. I also got my 2 smoke boxes to go. That's hickory right there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna give it a nice little trim, dry it out. We just washed it off a little bit. There's a little extra fat on it that we're gonna take off. Nothing big. This is actually 6.79 pounds. I just call it a 7-pounder. Y'all see this fat cap right here? All you gotta do is just trim it off a little bit. It's not gonna render. Y'all see that? There's a lot of marbling right there. Y'all see that? This is not professional cooking, so it doesn't matter what it looks like. It's how it tastes. What kind of rubs we're gonna put on this meat? We're gonna use some of this sweet smokehouse rub from Kroger's. But prior to that, we're gonna hit it up with a little bit of Montreal steak. This rub right here is real good, but I think it lacks a little bit salt, and that's how I'm gonna get my salt right here with my Montreal steak. Plus, y'all know this, I use Montreal steak on everything, even the eggs in the morning or pizza. So y'all know the trick about the mustard. You don't have to put a lot of mustard on it. All you want is just enough for the rub to stick to it. So we're gonna be a little bit liberal. It's a big thick piece of meat, and we're gonna hit it with the rub. And like I said, don't be shy with the rub. This is mostly sugar right here. Make sure you get the edges. Those are my smoke boxes right there. I got one right there going on, one going over there. We're gonna smoke this meat for about 2.5 hours, maybe 3 hours, and then we're gonna end up probably wrapping them up or just finish cooking them that way. But again, it's gonna have a nice smoke flavor to it. Usually when you smoke meat this way, you get the flavor of it, but you don't necessarily get the ring. A lot of people like to put a ring on it. So we'll see how it comes out. Okay, this is where the fat cap was on. I'm gonna put this side down, kind of protect it from the heat. Set up already. That's gonna take about 5 minutes to smoke. This is MBI's barbecue. After 45 minutes or so, what you wanna do is you wanna refill this box and put it back in the pit. Very simple. Be careful, you guys know it is hot. It is hot. Okay, welcome back. That thing is cooking. Like I said, I got another 4 hours to go, 5 hours to go. It's been there for about an hour, hour and a half. I'm gonna do a little something in there. I got something on the fridge that I'm gonna throw in that pit right there. You guys gonna know what it is in a minute. 2.5 hours into this cook. Still holding steady at about 250, 260. We're gonna see what it looks like from the inside. Check it out, guys. You see the smoke. Very moist. Looking good. It's looking good. We're gonna give it another hour or so. We might end up wrapping this baby. We'll go from there. What we're gonna do next is we're gonna insert this probe in there. We're looking for the internal temperature of this cook to be 199. That's when we're gonna pull it out. I don't think I'm gonna wrap it up unless it stalls. Then I'll wrap it up. Let's take a look at it now. Looking good. Oh, it's almost done. Let's see what temperature it is right now. 158, 162, 165, 170. So we are about 170, 171. So we got another 30 degrees to go, probably another hour, hour and a half. As I told you guys, I got something special, something extra that we're gonna put in the pit right now. Tomahawk, that is. We're gonna put it in there, bring it up to about 120 internal temperature, then we're gonna give it a nice sear. For this project, we're gonna be using Montreal steak. You guys know that because I use Montreal steak on everything. As stated, we're gonna go ahead and open this baby. This is 2.5 pounds right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna give it a nice little, take the blood out, the wetness out, the moist out. We're gonna go ahead and heat it up with a little bit of cooking oil. And the only reason we're doing it the cooking oil is for the rub to stick to this ribeye, to this tomahawk steak. Make sure you get outside. No trimming is necessary. This is a nice piece of meat here, guys. 2-3 people can eat off of that. And I told you guys about the Montreal steak. I keep on telling you guys about it. We're gonna go ahead and heat it up with it. Not enough. Let's open the other side. And remember, guys, this is a big piece of meat. Don't be afraid to put all this extra rub in there. Ideally, what you want to do is you want to let it sit for about an hour. We ain't doing none of that stuff. It's going on the pit. So you guys see that? So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna put it on top of this thing right here, top of the sausages. All we're looking is to bring that to internal temperature 120, and then we're gonna sear it. We're gonna give it a nice sear. We're probably gonna flip that in a few minutes, in about 30-40 minutes. It takes about 45 minutes to get to the 120, 118 before we sear it. We're gonna wrap this thing up. It's about 185. I've been sitting at 185 for the past 45 minutes, so gives us my stop point right there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a little bit of butter to this thing, just a little bit. I mean, you can go wrong with enough butter on it. And the other, we're gonna wrap it up for a few minutes. This should be done within the next 30 minutes or so. It's already tender as it is. Ooh, we're just gonna add a little bit, not a lot. With that said, I'm already at 196 on it. That's enough for me. Sausage is ready. What we're gonna do is we're gonna give it a few more minutes on the steak before we sear it. Pirulo, my partner in crime. He's always out here when I'm doing these barbecues. As you guys can see right there, this thing already hit 117, 118. So we're gonna go ahead and sear this tomahawk steak. So the purpose of this video was to show you guys how you can smoke a pork shoulder on a regular gas grill. You don't have to have a smoker. It's better to have a smoker, but this does the job. At the end of the day, what you're getting out of it is very delicious, very juicy food. And the main reason why is you maintain a constant temperature throughout the cook. Again, this project took about almost 7 hours, but again, it's worth the time. We almost finished with the tomahawk steak. You guys gonna see how I'm gonna sear that. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna put a little cooking oil. We're gonna go ahead and put this in the, we're gonna go ahead and give it a nice sear. You hear that? So we'll leave it there for about 2 minutes on each side so we can get that little crust on the side. Go ahead and give it a flip. You see that right there? That's what I'm talking about. That's a sear right there. You see that? This is about 128 internal temperature. This is exactly how I like them. It's gonna be pink. It might be some little red juices running through it, but that's how I like my steaks. If you like them a little more on the cook side, leave them there a few more minutes. Okay, welcome back. This is what it looks like. We're gonna go ahead and shred this. First thing we gotta do, we gotta unwrap it. You got a good picture of it, Camila? Mm-hmm. Look at this. You see this? This bone? Clean. You see that? Came out clean. You got it, Camila?
Ooh, yummy.
Ooh. You see the bone? You got it?
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Delicious. Very delicious. This is what we all came here for, guys. It's not that.
It smells so good.
Daddy, give that bone to Pirulo.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go back to Pirulo.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
Throw it outside for
You got a good shot at it?
Mm-hmm.
Throw it outside for
Oh, it's hot. So we're gonna cut this ribeye in half. You ready?
Ooh.
Oh, perfectly cooked. Mira. You see that? Perfectly cooked. So we're gonna go ahead and slice it up. And I can't wait to take a bite at this. You got it, Camila? I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off too. You guys gonna see how I'm gonna fix the plate right now. You got it? You see how juicy it is?
Julie posted a new TikTok.
Look.
Ready?
Yes. You got it? Priceless.
Sleeping, it was really hot. When I woke up, it was hot.
When I woke up, you know what happened?
We're gonna eat these.
This is what it looks like.
Nothing happened.
That's what I'm talking about right there. About 126 internal temperature right there.
That's not a real good reason, Kayla.
How jealous are you?